We just talked to Marcus Pettersson. He called the punch on Forbert one of the worst things he's seen. Your reaction to it, and do you have an update on Derek?
I agree with him. No, I don't. I don't have an update on him yet.
Your assessment of the third period and what happened to allow them to come back into the game?
Well, I think we're up 2-0. We stopped making plays. Guys are getting antsy. It's been a kind of common theme sometimes with our team. We just need to relax. A lot of young guys on the lineup. We get some average guys, so that's understandable. But there's some plays there where you just got to kind of calm down. I thought we were just kind of chipping pucks away when there was nobody around us. So those are the things that you got to really work on, how to deal under pressure. But good effort.
Overtime's been a theme all year. Again today, did you see some of the same things that have plagued you earlier in the year?
Well, what did you see? Hoggy missed his man, poor guy. I mean, he's not out there. Usually he's not out on those things, and he missed his man. That's it. It's not a microcosm of the, it's just overtime's an individual mistake. So that's what happens. And, he's played good hockey, and he missed his man. Move on.
What about they had a lot to play for, right? I mean, the other teams you played knew their positioning in the standings. You'll get that again with Vegas later. This team had a lot to play for. Was that a factor, with you guys being out?
No, there's a factor that we have, we got another guy coming up from Abbotsford, sticking him in the lineup, and we're trying to get him to get a taste of what it's like. We have certain guys in and out of the lineup. I think the guys have done a hell of a job. I cannot be mad at our team at all, so this is not a time to evaluate why we lost this game. I thought, I will tell you, we have to learn how to play under pressure. And that's just, I don't care who it is, we have to continue to work on that, and we will continue to work on that.
Rick, I wanted to pick up on something that you just said about overtime's an individual mistake. Do you mean that tonight it was an individual mistake, or in general, when you lose an overtime
this year
game?
there's been a lot of, I don't know what the word is, a little careless mistakes has cost us overtime. If you go back on all the overtime, there's some carelessness that we have to clean up. Tonight's just Hoggy's not usually out there, and he just lost his man. It's man on man. He should have stays with the man. But that's he'll learn. That he's a young kid, and he'll just learn from it. It's not his fault. We'll continue to work with these guys.
How much of that, not Hoggy's mistake, but
Yeah.
how much of that making those mistakes in those key moments is related to what you're saying about playing under pressure?
Well, there's definitely something to that. You've been out there for 35 seconds. You're in a vulnerable situation. You don't want to try to make a high risk play. You live for another shift. You give it to somebody else. You get off, get somebody on. I think what we're doing is, we're trying to make something that's not there. And then what happens, you got good. Usually the best players in overtime, right? Both teams. So when you make a crucial mistake, you give a team a 2-on-1 or a breakaway, they're usually going to score. So I think it's just the understanding of when you're vulnerable, when to go for it, when not to. And it's on me. So I got to start teaching it better, and maybe we got to practice it even more. A lot of you usually don't practice a lot of it, but might have to look into that obviously a lot more this for next year.
We're just yeah.
Will now present you the goal.
Generational talent.
Thanks for liking the video and subscribing.